about what life was like for Black Americans before he became a leader in the Civil Rights Movement.
After the Civil War, Northern states tried to change Southern society, in which was called Reconstruction. But by the late 1870s, most Southern states were once again on their own, and many began passing laws that made it difficult for Black citizens to vote and legalize racial segregation.
These laws are called Jim Crow laws, and they require separate but equal treatment for the white and Black Americans.
But in reality, this segregation was almost never equal.
Here are some typical laws from the age of Jim Crow. Jim Crow laws on education.
Separate schools are required for white and colored children.
Books shall not be interchangeable between the white and colored schools.
Jim Crow laws on living and dying.
Marriages between a white person and a Negro are forever prohibited.
It is unlawful for anyone to rent an apartment to a Negro person when the building has white people living there.
Every hospital will have separate entrances for white and colored patients and visitors.
At a cemetery, no person shall be buried in ground set apart for white persons.
Jim Crow laws on services.
No restaurant can serve white and colored people in the same room unless they are separated by a solid partition and unless there are separate white and colored entrances.
All bus and train stations shall have separate waiting rooms and separate ticket windows for the white and colored races.
Every employer of white or Negro male shall provide separate toilet facilities.
Jim Crow laws on sports and recreation.
No colored person may visit a park owned by the city for the benefit and enjoyment of white persons.
Every movie theater or any place of public entertainment shall separate the white race and the colored race.
And there were even Jim Crow laws against trying to change the Jim Crow laws.
Any person who distributes printed matter suggesting social equality between the whites and Negroes
Shall be guilty of a misdemeanor and subject to fine or imprisonment.
Some of the Jim Crow laws were overturned over the years, but it was not until the 1950s that things really started to change. A Supreme Court ruling, Brown versus Topeka Board of Education, declared illegal the concept of separate but equal schools.
But segregation was deeply rooted, especially in the South, and so the Civil Rights Movement gave momentum.